Hello, how's it going? Welcome to a brand new series. This is Football Manager 2014 in 2024. I'm Joe if you're new around here, and this is Life After Fergie. Now, if you know me and have been following the channel recently, you'll know that over the next few months we are going to be visiting some retro Football Manager games and doing some interesting series on it. We've just completed a series with Leicester on Football Manager 2016, trying to recreate the miracle. Manchester United, very topical at the moment, of course, after Erik ten Hag's departure and appointing a brand new manager. Well, we're going all the way back to 2014, the first season that Alex Ferguson was not in charge of the team. And, of course, David Moyes took over. Now, with that in mind, what we have done is played on the original database of Football Manager 2014, and we've taken over Manchester United at the point that David Moyes took over. I think with Leicester, we obviously did it with the winter update, and therefore Leicester were a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, what a team. What a team David Moyes took over. We'll have a look at that in a minute. But one thing that I did notice was that Manchester United are favourites for the title. Obviously, we're the defending champions. But in this update of Football Manager, we are actually predicted to win the league. Now, of course, I think they finished 7th in the end. Ryan Giggs took over for the last few games of the season. David Moyes was sacked, of course, but they had a troublesome summer. Obviously, we have got David Moyes' transfer window in there, so Marouane Fellaini, who I believe was the only signing for David Moyes, he is in the team, and I'm sure we'll be utilising him this year. But yeah, leave a like if you do enjoy, and of course we're going to be trying to win everything this season and just improve on David Moyes' output, I suppose. But it would be fantastic if we could hit 50 likes on this first video. The first Leicester video did awesome on the channel, so I'm looking forward to hopefully the Man United one doing just as well. But yeah, I'm obviously going to make signings over the summer. We're going to have some fun with this, revisiting a retro Football Manager game as well. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how we get on in this series with this team. But you've still got the likes of Rio Ferdinand at the club, 34 years old, believe in his final season as a Manchester United defender. Patrice Evra is still there as well, 32 years old. Michael Carrick still in the prime of his career. Ashley Young, only 28 back then, still playing in the Premier League at the age of 39 now. Ryan Giggs in his final season for Manchester United, 39 years old. That's going to be an exciting one to have in there. Wayne Rooney, of course, 27 years old, only 27. Obviously was still at his best at Manchester United back then. Had scored 10 plus goals in every single season that he'd been at Manchester United. And of course, Robin van Persie, the man that you would say probably won them the title in 2013. 26 goals in 38 appearances after joining from Arsenal, where he scored 30 in 38. So Robin van Persie is going to be a huge figure for us this year. And to be honest with you, it's all going to be a little bit of a question of, do we play Rooney in the attacking midfield slot, or do we go for two up top? Do we play Rooney and Van Persie? We have Chicharito, Hernandez on the bench, Danny Welbeck, you know, the likes of those players that can come on and make a bit of a difference. Do we play 4-4-2? Do we play 4-2-3-1? Do we play 3 at the back, for instance? You know, there's lots of different options here, and I'm certainly looking forward to it. So our first match of the season is quite a way away. It is the Community Shield against Wigan, of all teams. So I'll go on, I'll do the summer transfer window, play some of these friendlies, and I'll see you guys for the Community Shield. Right, here we are then, ready for the first game of the season. We've played through pre-season, done okay. I have changed the tactics slightly ahead of today's match, but we won all but one game of pre-season, and that one game was against Bayern Munich. They managed to beat us 2-1 at home, but you can see not necessarily our full strength squad playing in that one. Just the one transfer made so far in this window from us, and it's Kyle Walker. We've brought him in for 15 million from Tottenham. Right back wasn't a particularly strong position for us. We had Rafael da Silva, we had Fabio da Silva as well. But we've brought in Kyle Walker, somebody that can definitely improve throughout the season, maybe similar to how Trippier did for us for Leicester, if you like. But yeah, plenty of players have gone out on loan, including Wilfried Zaha, Adnan Januzaj, Michael Keane, Federico Makeda, Sam Johnston, all players that you will be familiar with. But yeah, let's see how we get on today. We have gone for a different tactic. I was going to go for a 4-2-3-1, but a 4-4-2. Those were our two options, but I've decided to focus on our central players, because our central players are some of our absolute best. So we're going for a 4-3-1-2, not a tactic I've used a lot recently, but we will see how it works out. We're going to focus on our narrow player playing with two strikers up top, but this is the team that we're going to send out there against Wigan today. I know you can't actually see who's in goal, so we'll go down this list instead. We've got David De Gea starting in goal with Kyle Walker, Rio Ferdinand, Nemanja Vidic and Patrice Evra in defence. Michael Carrick, Ryan Giggs and Marouane Fellaini will be in the middle of the park, with Shinji Kagawa starting behind Wayne Rooney and Javier Hernandez up top. So let's get ourselves into it, and hopefully we will be able to win the Community Shield, just like David Moyes did back in 2013, obviously his very first match. But it would be very nice to get our first trophy in the bag, and playing a decent Wigan side, obviously managed by Roberto Martinez, and we'll try out the 3D graphics for the first couple of matches, and then we'll probably go to the 2D, because I think it just suits this style of game a little bit better. Here's Shinji Kagawa into the middle. Wayne Rooney is there, and that should have been 1-0. Didn't happen. Rooney into the middle. Vidic. No, it's away. It's away. Okay. Right. Here's Ferdinand. Gets it to... well, I don't know who that was. Was that Carrick? Fellaini forward to Kagawa. Fellaini again. Here's Evra now. Evra into the middle. Fellaini. Evra again. This is good attacking play, and good to see our wing-backs getting involved. And Chicharito Hernandez, who has been hounded by Barcelona this summer, offering £20 million. We were very, very tempted by that, but then Robin van Persie picked up an injury for a couple of months, so we've decided to keep Hernandez in there. He has Rooney forward to Shinji Kagawa, and I'm loving that little bit of movement, those triangles going forward. Very nice indeed. Into the middle it goes, and that was just wide in the end. Here's Kagawa again into the middle. Header over the bar. That time from Rio Ferdinand, I think. And, well, it's currently 0-0, but we are very much the team on top right now. Here's Giggs. Gets it to Carrick. Forward to Rooney. Good save from the keeper. And still, we are pushing forward. Still haven't managed to grab a goal just yet. Yeah, what camera do we fancy? I mean, we could go sideline. That's definitely one I've enjoyed in recent versions of Football Manager, so we will go for that. You can split it as well, so we can still have the stats on this side. I really like the split, actually. That's what I certainly used to go for. And, you know, you probably want to have a look at Man United's stats on that screen. But there you go. A lot of fans out there who are desperate for victory today. Get back out there and grab that 1 goal to win it for us. I think we definitely need to talk to these boys. That looks good. We're going to bring on Chris Smalling for Rio Ferdinand. Yeah, the only problem with playing so many central players is that actually we don't have many options off the bench. We are going to bring on Danny Welbeck for Chicharito up top. Let's get it back to full. Here's Evra on the ball on this left-hand side. Gets it forward to Welbeck. Welbeck into the middle. Carrick. Oh, it's Rooney. He scored. I think he's offside, though. I've seen the assistant's flag go up. And Wayne Rooney's goal has been disallowed, which is a shame. But it is coming, isn't it? Welbeck into the middle. There's Rooney again. And somehow we are still not quite there. We can zoom in nicely there. Okay, Kagawa gets it forward. Danny Welbeck! Good save by Scott Carson. How have we not won this match? It's quite ridiculous, really, but, you know, definitely looking good. Dav De Gea clears it. Header from Rooney gets it to Fellaini. Now Evra forward. Welbeck with the flick on. Shinji Kagawa scores his first goal for Manchester United of the season, and it was Patrice Evra with a lovely little dink over the top there. Welbeck with the header down, and Shinji Kagawa moves it round the keeper. Good finish in the end, and it's now Wigan 0, Manchester United 1, and if we can play this well, attacking-wise going forward, then I think we're in for a good season. Carrick gets it to Evra now. Evra whips it into the middle. Rooney's there, and that's the second goal of the match. That pretty much wraps it up, you would think. We are going to bring on Rafael for Kyle Walker. We're going to bring on Johnny Evans for Nemanja Vidic. We're going to bring on Ashley Young at left back. Antonio Valencia can come on for Shinji Kagawa. And we might as well give Lindegaard... Oh, no, we can't make any more. We can only make up to 6 substitutions. That's absolutely fine. But, yeah, Patrice Evra with a lovely cross into the middle. Rooney was waiting there. He gets his first goal of the season. Good to see. And obviously Rooney's going to be such an important player for us this year. Probably want match stats on that one, don't we? Look at that. 28 shots we have had. That is ridiculous. We really should have won this by more. But a really positive performance from ourselves here today. And, well, here's Tom Kearney. Clears it. Lagging a little bit, isn't it? But, yeah, I have noticed that, actually, that certainly Football Manager 14 has not really been performing very well on the computer. I don't know exactly why that is. You know, but it was stuff like I'd click on the player search screen and it would take, 5 seconds to come on, which for a game this old, usually they run really, really well, as we've seen with FM16. But there you go. Perfect result there. Get our first trophy in the bag. We continue the Manchester United tradition. Not sure it's a tradition these days to win trophies, but... yeah, we will see. We've got the first match of the season coming up against West Ham in a second. Well, I see no reason to change anything. We played really, really well against Wigan. So, yeah, let's get straight into the match. Do let me know down in the comment section. Do you want to see it with the 2D Classic, or do you want to see it with the 3D? We'll show the 3D for the first half of this match, and then we'll maybe swap into the 2D Classic. I just feel like in these sort of retro Football Manager games, there is something quite nice about the simplicity of the 2D Classic. But let me know either way, and hopefully we'll manage to get a good result against West Ham United today, because as I say, we played so well against Wigan. 29 shots. Okay, it wasn't loads and loads on target, but we played pretty well. Here's Kagawa, gets it to Giggs, now to Carrick. Here's Kagawa once again. Can he find the searching ball through to Walker? I really love how the fullbacks are bombing on and becoming wingers. We're really overloading attacking wise. Here's Ryan Giggs on the ball, gets it out wide to Fellaini, forward to Shinji Kagawa. Good save from Jussi Jääskeläinen, but I'm really expecting Kagawa to score a fair few goals this season. He's getting himself into really top quality positions, and yeah, really exciting to just see how we're playing. This is really attacking football. It's obviously a very, very strong Manchester United side, and hopefully we can compete for the title this year. That's the plan, the hope, the expectation, I think, is that we do that. We have been the better team, but West Ham United are still in it for now. We are going to bring on Danny Welbeck for the second half. Fellaini's not having the best of games. Let's just have a little look at what we could do. Could we bring on Ashley Young there? Not really. That's what I mean. Phil Jones can play there, but the more we can avoid using him, the better, really. Let's have a little look then. So if we head on to 2D Classic now, and we can pop in the panels as well. So we've got the match stats on that one. Probably want to add in a few more stats as we go on, and then on the right-hand side, we can put the league table. That's what I always enjoy having on there. And that looks rather nice, doesn't it? There we go. Right, let's keep going then. Can we break the deadlock here? It's Jussi Jääskeläinen with the clearance. Header down from Diame. Here's Vidic, gets it to Ferdinand, to Vidic again. Here's Fellaini, gets it to Evra. Evra down this left-hand side, bombing forward again, gets it forward. It's cleared, but Fellaini wins it back. Kagawa. Here's Evra now on the ball. Evra with a heavy touch, still on it. Here's Fellaini to Giggs, to Kagawa. Kagawa forward to Wayne Rooney, and that should have been 1-0. We are going to go attacking now for the last 30 minutes, and we might just switch up the tactic a little bit here. We might, move to more of a 4-2-3-1 and bring on Antonio Valencia on that right-hand side. Definitely somebody that I think can cause some issues. We can have Welbeck there. That looks all right, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. We can still focus on that work through the middle. But we've got so much possession. 67%, but need to get that goal over the line, don't we? But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Unless we can get a goal in Fergie time. Here's Kagawa. Gets it to Valencia. Valencia forward to Kyle Walker. This is a great chance, Walker. Well, Rooney really not having the best of games, and that is a very disappointing result on the opening day of the season. 0-0, not good enough, and, well, Wayne Rooney playing a 6.2, that's ultimately where we've lost it today. Our main focal point in attack didn't produce the game that he should have in the end there, and, well, we've paid for it in the end. Let's have a little look then at... is that Mark Hughes? He wants Mark Noble. Oh, Stoke City boss. I thought he was still Man City boss back then, but now... yeah, okay. Mark Noble's a bit of a better signing for Stoke City, but that's a funny one anyway. Let's have a little look at our fixture, see who we've got coming up. Obviously, big one against Arsenal. We've got a Champions League match as well, so we'll probably be back actually for the Champions League and Arsenal next time out. And hopefully we've got our first Premier League victory on the board. But a disappointing start. We played really well against Wigan, not so well against West Ham, I'm afraid. But yeah. Oh, it's Owen Coyle in charge of them now. Has Martinez gone to Everton, has he, already? Yeah, he has. There you go. But yeah, Wigan down in the Championship. You know, maybe we were just far better than them, but we'll see how we get on anyway. I've got Everton, Aston Villa, Fulham to play. Might have a couple of more signings for you after the next few matches. But let me know down in the comments section whether you want 2D or 3D, and if you've enjoyed it, hit that like button down below. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.